Um, so this is like a real life customer putting a play now button on your website. And when you click on that, it launches the game on the cloud. All right, so all of these would work. Same thing, this is a publisher called Microids. And they've chosen next to their buy now button to have a play now button as well. So it does the same thing. You click on it, launches the game. It's fantastic. And we also have, if you go to Xsolla Cloud-Gaming, you'll see like all of, we have 100 plus games on here, right? And you could pretty much go try out any one of them yourselves live. Yeah, it's really fantastic. And as a developer, like all of our products, you could, this is all of our products in here. This is called Publisher Account, right? This is what it looks like for cloud gaming. And the publisher just simply needs to, let's give me a second, to add their game. So they add their game, they could add PC or mobile or HTML5 game, and they just drag that file, right? That APK file or zip file, depending if it's PC or mobile. And then they start just setting it up for themselves. So what a setup looks like is, this is the developer kind of goes in and they set up the page, right? So if I click on, let's click on Smurfs, right? And you click on a free trial, it'll go through the trial process. This is the Xsolla version of this, not the. Okay, this is not I'm not going to do a live demo because the internet speed's not very good. And we need to check on that. Daria. Our internet speed is not very good.
It is over hardwire, not Wi-Fi.
It's better downstairs. Right. So then it launches, usually faster. I press any button. Okay. Xsolla. And you're jumping in basically. And the game will load and then you could just play your game. It's fantastic. I'm super, honestly, one of the things I was going to say is that, I'm a believer, that I am a true believer that cloud gaming is the first step to the future of games. I truly do believe it. So I think it's excellent. So yeah, that's it. Any questions?
Yeah, if you're on the desktop version and you want to play something else on your mobile, what is the user experience? How do you go from one device to the other?
Yeah,
From desktop to
so what you didn't see is in your setup as a developer, right? You can kind of say, all right, this is my device orientation, and it doesn't automatically detect. Yeah, we're testing. Yeah.
I had a quick question. How, from a user experience perspective, if you're on the desktop version, what is the experience to then play the game on mobile?
Yeah, it's a little bit different, right? So from the desktop version, you play with your, whatever you have, you can play with your controller, you can play with your keyboard, etc. On the mobile, the way that shows up is if your game has controller mappings already in it, right, you can just kind of click the button, right, and you end up with a virtual controller overlay on it. And then you can kind of, basically play using that virtual controller model. I can show you it on my phone, but my phone's over there. But yeah, it's super cool. Any other questions?
Does the developer pay for the hosting fees of the cloud service?
excellent question. They don't. But actually, more precise is that they can if they want to. Right? We say it's free to launch because the way that the pricing works is the cloud costs, right, gets passed on to the user. So our pricing model is pay as you go. So pay as you go per minute. So the user pays per minute, right, using kind of virtual currency. We call it blue orbs, right? So with that mechanism, you could set that price. What is going to be the price of your game? So your price of the game tends to be the cloud costs plus if it's a premium game, you kind of like meter it out so that you basically add in the metered cost, right? So if it's a $20 game with 20 hours of gameplay, that's like $1 an hour, right? Plus the cloud costs, right? Whatever that might be.
Yeah.
So, and then you pass that price straight on to the user. That game becomes $1.50. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great questions. It really is. Thank you.